everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis IV with me, Alfapiomega, Meiou and Taxes historical immersion in Bohemia. So we have just won a major war against Austria. We sacked many of their core provinces, stole up their ends from them, and now our armies are coming home victorious after we have actually managed to force them to pay us war reparations. Spoils of war. Noble levies have been returned. 169 gold more plus stability points. Awesome. And I think this is enough to pay for all the loans. Yes! Okay, so we repaid all of our loans. Our units are now coming home. We don't have any money, but we don't have any major issues economic wise, and Austria has to pay us for 10 years another 5.71. So that's 60 gold per year for 600 extra gold in war reparations. Now, if that's not a victory, I don't know what is. So wait, where are my armies? Okay, you're all coming home. Good. This has been a great outcome. And we need to do something with up their ends, which has the capital of Linz. We'll fortify it for certain, and we need to core it, of course. It's going to cost 86 to start coring it. I don't think there's going to be a major unrest. They got minus 47 for now. Separatism 22. I think it would be cool. The autonomy is also going to be kind of fine because it's very close to us. Okay, you guys can... Wow, we got a huge inflation. Okay, I'm gonna raise the income to max. We need to reinforce our armies, and we'll start drilling them. Hey, there we go. Situation resolved, and we're getting 7 gold per month. Now, as our king is a fanatical priest, we're gonna start building cathedrals left and right. He's also a bold fighter, right? Oh, nice! The miracle of life. Our King Peter IV and his queen consort Marie had a baby, which leads us to lose 2 more exhaustion, making our recovery even smoother. Okay, so generally speaking, this has been awesome. How's decentralization going? 32. That is nice. We still haven't finished the ideas, have we? No, we still got one more called Noble Officers. Leaders without upkeep +1, administrative efficiency +5%. Isn't that just great? And hey, we could fabricate a claim on these guys. Castellana. Oh, let's claim it. Not that I would plan anything, but let's claim it anyway. Okay, so I'm just gonna save up money for now. We don't have that many places that would need a cathedral and be useful, but I guess, for example, you guys would benefit from it greatly. Wrocław would as well. You guys would. Okay, so yeah, there's a great many cathedrals to be built. They increase the urban gravity by 10%, and they give art power. So, generally speaking, we're gonna be a bit more cultured as a whole. Not to say that we are not, but how did Vienna hurt? Wow, we destroyed like a third of their population. It's just not cool, but yeah, that's how the war goes. And I mean, they're our rivals, so no mercy, right? No mercy. I guess no mercy. Yeah, the unrest's gonna go away. Well, we can take the last idea of the aristocratic ideas, which is the noble officers. So let's get that. Noble officers. The nobility naturally rises to leadership during times of war, for good or ill. If we make a point to encourage proper military training in the upper classes, we are likely to have a better supply of able officers. Administrative efficiency increased by 5% and leaders without upkeep +1. And we also got the bonus one, income from vassals 10% and vassal force limit contribution extra 20%. Now the game claims that I could get 25 units, but I'm not entirely sure that's correct. I'm not gonna say that it lies. I'm gonna say that it is correct either. How's the autonomy in the northern provinces? Still dropping. Still dropping. Decent. We wanted to build a road here, didn't we? Oh yeah, that would be... That would be doable. So let's do it. Contribute and pay that. That has been a long overdue though. Otherwise, I'm building the cathedrals. I already built the cathedral in Obden Ends as a means for the local population to pray to God for deliverance. And then we're gonna build a cathedral up here in the northern provinces, then in Wrocław and Swidnica, and maybe some other provinces like Chebsko as well. Now, Obden Ends also needs to improve the castle, but for that we need to core it, which is gonna take a while. It's gonna be cored about at the time when the truce with Austria is finished. Wow, Hainaut would not accept liberation of the provinces. Why the hell not? Are they so insanely proud that they refuse the will of the emperor? Oh shit, I pissed off everyone. By the way, don't mind this. That's actually because the loot scare has taken a hold of these people, and I mean, it has taken a hold of them. Look at that. Minus 58. For this this nation, it's actually minus 152 because they were sacked by us. That's not kind of cool, I know. So right now is Hainaut again. 8th of September. I guess I'm gonna have to declare war on them and go make them see the light, because otherwise they will never repent. We will join them. Quite a lot of nations. Could ask Meissen and other... Okay, I think we're gonna go for that. So the war has already started. Our units are laying siege. There's a number of small princes that will fight us. Fortunately, they hired some condottieri, and generally speaking, we need to make sure that they will die. What the hell are you doing? Are you attacking us? Well, come if you want, but I don't think that's wise. Our army will just be eliminated. Okay, we lost 300 men. This is the Nuremberg forces. I'm actually going to... I don't want to sack or destroy people. We're just gonna appease whoever we can. So Nuremberg is negotiating for themselves. So pay us war reparations. Ah, okay. Someone needs to sack. At least a bit. So once they fall, I'm gonna knock them out one by one using this... what's it called, and the war reparations, and then we're gonna be done. Okay, so I'm gonna take it from the closest, so these 3 provinces, then we're gonna move on north, and hopefully we'll be able to make them see some reason. Otherwise, everything is cool. The siege is going well. We're coring. Once we can, we're still building the the churches and everything, but generally speaking it's fine. I just have to be careful for our king not to die now, because if he did, I don't think we could get elected at this point. People really are quite pissy about the fact that we sacked so many places. I could maybe... No, that's the best that we can do. Oh hey, here we could do something. Maybe we could sway the tide even now. We'll see. We managed to already knock out 2 of the belligerents from the war, being Nuremberg and the other one Augsburg. Now we have claimed and sieged and taken Würzburg, so I think they will also be willing to kind of negotiate war operations. Give us all your money and maybe even the trade power. Yes. Okay. And we can move on to the real culprits, which are here. Leibniz has been really doing well. They also siege. But the real problem here that I'm facing is now that Peter IV embarrasses the court. So we might really have a big issue here. Losing stability now would be a bitch. Okay, we did not lose stability, but I'm pretty sure... No, we did not even lose stability points, I think. Not that I would check before, but... Oh shit, man, there's a Utrechttian army here. Oh, they're really down to... Would you? No, you would not. Corrupt taxman. Great. Lose administrative power. Now we got 98 gold, so I think we can... Where the hell are you going, Utrecht? Activate all forts. Utrecht's gonna fall soon, so I think we can just go there and get them out of this war before they manage to do any damage to us. But where are we going to build the cathedral? Let's build it in Wrocław. The autonomy there is really high, so let's build it in Świdnica. It's gonna be better. Okay, so you're sieging here. Not remind that. Once we put our army on this province, it's gonna jump to 100. I don't even think they get... Yeah, they got just local fortification. Well, maybe not 100, but a 57 is good enough. And then it's up to Hainaut. Yeah, they won't be able to do anything here. Good, good, good. Damn, they still did not give up. Oh, they're actually sieging the bastard. They sieged Nisa. This is one unlucky city, man. That one always suffers the most. I still think I will grant it. Granted independence eventually, but... Come on, finish the siege. Finish the siege, so that we can get rid of them. Got it. The bastards from Hainaut have sent their armies to Bohemia. I had to re-raise all the forts. They're just marching around. This is exactly the reason why I think that the fortification ideas would be the best for us. Even though if just for roleplay reasons, because they really don't do that much. I like that they increase the fort defense and lower the fort maintenance, but the effect is negligible, I think. But the attrition to enemies is also good. Plus the manpower recovery speed would not be bad. Yeah, they're at Haveland again. Bastards. Yeah. Well, let them siege there, because we are almost done with our sieges here. And once we got those, they will be forced to capitulate. The peace treaty that I have prepared for them is them returning 2 of their cores and releasing Namur. Plus they will pay us war reparation and give us 63 gold. That's a kind of harsh deal for them. But hey, you know, they brought it on themselves. And we'll be able to build 2 more churches afterwards. Okay, they already got something done. The wood pool is now at 72 gold. It's not bad. And I think that once the sieges are done, we'll be willing to do it. Generally speaking, the manpower is really abysmal, however, at this point, so that kind of sucks. I think that Haviland also has only level 2 fort. Yeah, we need to upgrade that one. I need to check if there are more level 2 forts. I know we have one here. Okay, and the one in Svidnica should also be upgraded. But other than that, it's just Haviland, and that will be all. Okay, so when these two sieges are done, I'll be back. Well, we finished the siege, but not in time. The fuckers have taken Haviland and sacked it. Which pisses me off so much. That pisses me off so much. So we're gonna take whatever we can, and I'm gonna check if I can get something more from them. Transfer trade power. Give up your fucking claims. I wish I could vassalize them. They've been so nice, and they managed to sack my provinces. Fuck me, well... I'm not sure if they damaged anything, but they've done damage to my pride. Anyway, we can now take the bulletproof armor, which will give us extra yearly army tradition +1 for the next 5 years. As guns became more common on the battlefield, knights demanded thicker armor that was proof against bullets. Armorers would fire a pistol into a breastplate, leaving behind a dent that showed buyer the armor was safe to wear. Extra infantry fire of 0.1 and artillery fire of 0.3. And we got new units. Okay, we can also take 2/5 of treasury in this case, which is good. Now I can build the fucking churches. Man, I'm salty now. Really, really salty. Because this pissed me off. So, as precaution, we're gonna immediate... Oh, I can't build... I don't have enough manpower. Great. So we're just gonna build the churches here, and I'm gonna save for another fort. And we'll have to get the fortification idea soon. I mean... He is a fanatical priest, so I was thinking about getting some of the popular religious ideas, scholasticism or state religion, but I think he's an emperor first, and he's also a bold fighter, so I think that as a bold fighter he would leave the land, and he would understand the necessity of fortification, so we're gonna go with the fortification ideas. Even though, you know, there are some really nice ideas here as far as state religion go. I'm still torn, I have to think about it, but state religion seems great. It lowers the stability, increases tolerance of true faith, it gives us a bit of legitimacy. Just war, we get extra missionary strength, lower the autonomy and recover army morale. This one seems like the most... we could get the scholasticism, which will lower technology, but I think that this is more for... someone who's not a fanatical priest. This would be for a theologian, maybe. Popular religion is also kind of cool, but I think the state religion would be the one we would go with if need comes to be. Okay, let's take the units. Pike and shot is now obsolete. We can get... Okay, you guys, I'm gonna save a bit of money. We can now get the free shooter infantry or early tertio infantry. Oh, why is the tertio... Wait, that's weird. We had... Oh, tertio is next. Okay, my bad. I read that wrong. Brain freeze. So we had the pike and shot, and now we can get the early tertio. So we would get one less offensive fire, but we would get one more offensive shock, one more defensive shock, and that is what we want. Okay, The Spanish developed a formation that was made up of 1/3 arquebusiers, 1/3 pikemen, and 1/3 swordsmen, all trained soldiers. The result was a unit that could fight any kind of enemy on the battlefield, defending itself from cavalry charges or regular troops while still firing on the enemy. The result was so effective that it became the model for Western Europe until the 17th century. So let's get it. We could get more units. I'm so surprised by that. And we can get an advisor. Trade efficiency, diplomatic reputation. Actually, you would be the best, I guess. You're kind of young. National unrest, improve relations. Let's get you, Václav Vok. He's gonna be our advisor. I've been working hard on the improved relations, and yes, we got 3 extra electors on our side, so the succession is secure. And I think that our ruler will become blessed, because he is the fanatic of priest, so he was blessed by the Pope, extra 15 prestige and 1 legitimacy, so we get 100 prestige. I don't even remember if I had that ever before. How's the trade power? Nice! We have more trade power than Austria. Awesome. So this is now our land. We are the dominant power. How much are we getting from trade? I haven't been doing much with that. 10.46. Decent. Decent. So in the next episode we're gonna adopt the civil law and I'll have to decide what we're gonna do. Castile. Juana de Trastamara takes power. Juana was Queen of Castile from 1504 and of Aragon from 1516. Modern Spain evolved from the union of these two crowns. Joanna was married by arrangement to Philip the Handsome, Archduke of House of Habsburg, on 20th of October 1496. Following the death of her brother, John, Prince of Asturias, in 1497, her elder sister Isabella in 1498, and her nephew Miguel in 1500, Joanna became the heir presumptive to the crown of Castile and Aragon. When her mother, Queen Isabella I of Castile, died in 1504, Joanna became Queen of Castile, while her father, King Ferdinand II of Aragon, proclaimed himself governor and administrator of Castile. In 1506, Archduke Philip became King of Castile, jura uxoris, initiating the rule of Habsburg in Spain, and died that same year. Despite being the ruling Queen of Castile, she had little effect on national policy during her reign, as she was declared insane and imprisoned in Tordesillas under the order of her father, who ruled as regent until his death in 1560, when she inherited the kingdom as well. Castile gets La Loca. Prestige decay increased and your legitimacy low. And we got urban industry era is in Chasovsko. Nice. Okay, I had no idea this was... Wow, what did you guys build here? They built the warehouse and probably the workshop. It became a minor center of trade. Nice. Okay, so what are they going to work on? Well, we're building the glassware in Praha, so let them... I never decide what they should do, so allow them to do whatever they want, and they want cloth. Okay, so that's nice. Damn, good news everywhere. How much does this for? 150. Okay. Well, I don't think it's wise to piss off our estates more. They are quite angry at our king, but hey, it's all for good reason. So, see you in the next episode.